Hi, my name is Matt, and I'm one of the co-founders of BreezyFile. BreezyFile is a sales tax compliance service built specifically for Shopify merchants. Our goal is to make sure that we make sales tax as easy and pain-free as we can for you. My goal today with this video is to explain to people who are new to sales tax what your obligations are, so you're kind of prepared to make sure that you're doing business in the way that the states would expect. So the first thing that you need to do is identify in which states you have some sort of sales tax obligation, because in the United States, sales tax obligations are at the state level, generally speaking. So what you need to do is first identify where you have a physical presence, any employees, warehouses, storefronts. In those states, you almost certainly have Nexus, and you'll need to get your sales tax license and begin collecting sales tax when you ship into that state or when you have a sale at one of your storefronts. The next thing is to figure out where your sales have been over the last 12 to 24 months. And you really should do that for all of time. But considering this is for a video for new people, let's look at the last 12 to 24 months because that's probably your entire history, and see if you have any heavy volume in any particular states, because every single state in the United States has a threshold where if you sell X amount of dollars or Y amount of individual orders into that state, you now have an obligation to get your sales tax license and begin collecting tax when you ship to that state. Once you have all that information, the next thing that you're going to want to do as a Shopify merchant is make sure you turn on Shopify Tax and turn on the proper states. So when you ship to those states, we calculate tax. When you ship to other states, you don't want to calculate tax because you have no obligation to calculate and collect tax in those states. So once you've done that, what you need to do is also make sure that you stay on top of your filing frequency in every state and make sure that you file on time and accurately with the state, and so you can remit all the sales tax that you've collected. So once you do all of that, that's pretty much your sales tax obligations. There's other nuance in there. If you sell wholesale, you need to make sure you're getting exemption certificates. If you sell products that might be considered exempt in a certain state because the state doesn't want to penalize you for buying some sort of, usually a necessity, food, baby products, clothing, those are common examples of product exemptions. Make sure you set all that up in Shopify properly. But if you do that, that's pretty much what you need to do. There's some other things in there, but those are the main points to get you started. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, which you can do via support@breezyfile.com, or we have a phone number listed on our website as well. Thanks so much. Hope you have a good day.